Welcome everyone to a new video. In this video I'm going to try to find out what the attacking tactics exactly are doing. So what I'm going to do is try to simulate every tactic, like the slow build up, the fast build up, the long ball and the balanced, and try to see what the difference are with the same team, and looking how the players are going to respond in the situations. I'm going to compare them all together. So first I'm just going to try out myself what it's doing, and then I'm going to compare them and see what the differences are. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. We're going to try to find out, and hopefully it will help you to make the right choice to choose your own good tactics. But before I begin, I would really like to ask you to drop a like under the video. It will help me and my channel to grow. And if you're new to the channel and want to find your way back really easy, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. All right, what I'm doing is I'm taking France here. As you can see, the national team of France. I'm taking them all the time when I'm trying out new things. I'm just having a really basic formation like the 4-4-2. And I just leave the instructions totally to default, so that is not going to do anything. As you can see here, the 4-4-2, I'm having different kind of players. Like I'm having a right defender with a medium attacking work rate and a high defensive. On the left side, we have Hernandez. He has a high attacking work rate and medium defensive, so that is exactly other than Pavard has. The same we have for the right and the left midfielder. On the right side we have Koeman. He has medium work rates. On the left side we have Dembele. He has high medium work rates, so we can see if that is doing something else. And then we have Camavinga with the high work rates, and we have Tchouaméni has the medium high work rates. And then also as the strikers, high low for Mbappe and medium for Griezmann. So I'm trying to have most variable players compared to the attacking and the defensive work rates to see if that is making any difference. You can see the tactics, the defensive, it's not important, of course, it's unbalanced, 70 and 60. The offensive, that is what we are looking at. So the build-up, I'm starting with balanced, and then I'm going to switch in-game to all the others. The chance creation is also unbalanced, so that would not affect the offensive build-up, in my opinion, not that much. And the plays in the box is just 3 bars. Corners, free kick doesn't matter, of course. Then we're going to see here all the different build-up plays that we have. And there you can see the instructions all is just default, so it's not doing anything to overrule the tactics, because the instructions overruling the tactics normally. All right, let's go into the match. I'm playing just with France against some Indian team, only 1 star. We are playing on beginner against the AI, so that is not doing much. And so let's see what the players are doing on the balanced tactics. Trying to figure out what the left defender is doing, what the midfielders are doing, what the wingers are doing, and what the strikers are doing. We're just running up with Upamecano and just see that Hernandez is just staying there. He's not doing anything. He has high attacking work rate, but he's not doing anything. You can see on the mini-map that also Pavard is a bit on the same level. So also he's not doing anything, and the left and the right midfielder are on the same level as the strikers. Let's see what Camavinga is doing. He's taking over the possession of Upamecano. Tchouaméni is also being a bit back. You see Griezmann here. He's just trying to make himself available. Koeman is coming into the ball. Griezmann is making forward. Camavinga is just asking for the ball. He's making a run forward now. You can see the wingers are just on the same level almost. Koeman a bit more on the inside than Dembele, because I think I'm on this side of the field. And 3 strikers at the moment trying to ask for the ball. So they are just trying to ask for the ball and not doing some crazy stuff. And I'm not expecting some crazy stuff from the balanced, of course. All right, let's see what is different as we are going to build up on the other side of the field with Varane. Let's see if something different is going on. Pavard is asking for the ball, coming into the ball. Hernandez is still on the same level. Camavinga, Tchouaméni are also not doing anything, and the strikers are also just waiting. We see Dembele here on the left side. He was making some kind of run. I didn't see that before on the other build-up. He's just waiting now. Let's pass the ball to Camavinga. Dembele again making a run. That's interesting. Griezmann was going back into the midfield. Mbappe also just making some run to try make him available. Griezmann now back in the striker possession. And yeah. Alright, this was a bit different than the other one. Dembele was making a run because we are just building up from the right side, I think. And there is a bit more space for him to make that run. Koeman didn't do that. I didn't saw that, so maybe that is a difference. All right, let's go to the slow build-up, and we do the same again. First, we're going to pass the ball to Upamecano, and let's see how everybody is responding. Hernandez. So what I'm expecting is that people making themselves available for the pass. We see here a run from Tchouaméni. He's not trying to make himself available, what I should expect, but maybe because Camavinga is there. Hernandez is open for the pass. Camavinga just, walking a bit forward. Let's try to pass the ball to Tchouaméni. And again, it's a bit the same like before. Koeman is just being a bit inside. Dembele is on the left side, pretty wide. So that is similar to the balanced. Camavinga is here, and the strikers. Camavinga is trying to make a run. So we have three strikers again, like in the first scenario. So in my opinion, that is a bit of the same. The slow build-up and the balanced, it's not doing anything. But maybe it is because the AI is also not doing anything. So maybe if you are playing a real game, it can be different, of course, because they are pressing, the AI is doing something, your opponent is doing something. So that can be different, but here we have Varane, we have, I think this is Camavinga, this is Tchouaméni, so they are trying to be available for a pass. Also Mbappe is coming into the ball, you can pass a long ball to Dembele, and Koeman is, where is Koeman? I really don't know where he is. Oh, that is not Koeman. I don't know where Koeman is at the moment. Camavinga passing the ball to him. Let's see what's happening. Well, Mbappe is playing like some kind of attacking midfielder at the moment. Griezmann is here. Dembele is making a run. So they're trying to make themselves available. Griezmann is coming into the ball, walking away. Well, all right. So again, it's not that much difference between slow build-up and balance, but maybe what I experience when I'm trying out tactics in real matches is that when you have slow build-up, it's better to use when you are under heavy pressure, because the people are making themselves available, the players, more to pass the ball around, and unbalanced, it's harder in my opinion. All right, let's go to the fast build-up now, and I'm expecting from this the most kind of runs forward from all the players, and you can already see it. Let's see where the left and the right defenders are. Let's pick this. Hernandez is here. Normally he would be here. The same for Pavard. He is a bit lower on the field than Hernandez is, but that's maybe because his work rate is on medium, but normally he would be about there. So he's also a bit higher on the pitch than it was on balanced and on slow build-up. So that is already a difference, and it can be a weapon, of course, but it is also when you are building up yourself, harder to build up because they are already so high on the pitch with fast build up. So it is nice to have when you are trying to counter attack, of course, when you are getting the ball from your opponent. But when you're just trying to build up a bit slower like we do now, it is hard to find an open player for a pass. You can see already here, Hernandez is making a run forward. He is overlapping Dembele, and also the midfielders are pretty high on the field. Here we have Tchouaméni and Camavinga, both on the left side. I don't know why. I should expect one to be here on the right side, but it is what it is. Mbappe and Camavinga are making runs forward, I think. So let's pass the ball to one of the midfielders. Griezmann is making himself available. Let's see when we pass the ball to Tchouaméni. Making runs forward. Mbappé, Camavinga is still here. He is the most defensive midfielder with medium-high work rate. So it's weird that he is on a attacking midfielder possession, but hey, that is what it is. Dembele is making a run. Koeman is just staying wide, just waiting there, and yeah, create some space for all the other players, I think. All right, let's go back and let's see what's happening when we are going to build up from the right side. Then we are going to try the build up on the other side, on the right side. Passing it to Varane, and let's see what's happening. We see Camavinga already high on the pitch. We see on the left side Hernandez and Dembele high on the pitch. We see Pavard now lower on the pitch than before. Koeman is making himself available, so there is a passing option from him, and there is a run from Mbappé. So we're going to try to switch areas a bit. Now Mbappé is making himself available with getting back, dropping back into the midfield. Camavinga is playing now more as striker. Dembele on the left side is high on the pitch, and Hernandez is staying back more now. Let's see, passing the ball to the midfielder, Tchouaméni. Mbappé is making a run forward. Dembele is just staying on the side of the field. Also for Koeman, if you're looking at the mini-map. And all right, we're going back now. So especially from the central midfielders, they are making some runs. Also Hernandez was making more runs. So that was a difference than before. All right, let's go to the long ball now, seeing what that is doing for us. Building up on the left side again to Upamecano, and let's see what's happening. So Hernandez is not that high on the pitch than he was before. Pavard on the minimap is higher on the pitch than Hernandez is. Midfielders are just a bit the same, like unbalanced in my opinion. Dembele is also standing there, just making some run forward now. Now the midfielder Camavinga is really high on the pitch, higher than the strikers. They are just standing there. And Koeman is now getting inside the field. As you can see, he is now in the screens, making a run forward. Mbappé is making a run forward now. So, yeah, that is a bit similar to fast build-up. Only the runs forward are being activated when you are higher on the pitch with the ball. With the fast build-up, they are already making runs when you have the ball with your center backs in the normal possession, but when you're getting higher on the pitch, they will make some runs. With fast build-up, they are already now making some more runs. As you can see, Hernandez is now around the midfield line. Pavard is here. Camavinga is almost on the same level as Mbappé. Griezmann is making a run. Pavard is making some run now. And Tchouaméni is asking for the ball, so let's give it to him. Let's see what's happening. Strikers are making run. Camavinga is making some run. Dembele is cutting inside a bit. And yeah, well, all right. Well, it's a bit similar to fast build-up. All right, and now I have a split screen. On the left side, we have the balanced, and on the right side, we have the slow build-up. And after this, we're going to check out on the right side also the fast build-up and the long ball. So you can see what the difference are between balanced and the other one. So in this case, we're having the ball with Upamecano. I try to do it a bit similar. It's hard, of course, but just running up a bit with the center, with the center back. And here you can see the difference that the midfielders are here, and here in this scenario Camavinga was taking over Upamecano, but he is a bit higher on the pitch. Dembele is a bit the same. Hernandez is a bit the same. So it is not that big of a difference, but it is also maybe because the AI is not doing anything. So balance the slow build-up will be a bit the same. All right, we are almost on the same possession with our midfielder. We can see on the left side we have 3 strikers online. We have Dembele really wide, and Koeman would be around here. And they are with the slow build-up are a bit lower on the field than on balance. Here they are higher on the field, but it is not that big of a difference. Now you can see all three are almost at the same possession. It's almost similar as you're looking at the players. So it is, when you are in this stadium on the pitch, it's not really that big of a difference. All right, now we are going to check out balanced and fast build-up. Upamecano has the ball almost on the same level of the field, and let's see, you can see the difference between Hernandez. On the fast build-up, he's higher on the pitch than he is with the balanced. Camavinga is almost on the same possession, but if you are looking at Tchouaméni is here, and here you can see him. So he is higher on the pitch with the fast build-up. So we're going to make a run a bit forward. Let's see what's happening. Here you can see Hernandez is making the run, and on balance he is just staying back. Dembele could make a run. And here we have the midfielders, of course, really high on the pitch. Then to balance. So let's pass the ball to the midfielder. On the left side he already has the ball, and on the right side not yet. Now he has the ball. Yeah, let's see what the difference is. Tchouaméni has the ball. Now they are almost on the same possession, and you can see again 4 strikers, and here we have 1, 2, 3 also. Yeah, almost 4, but this is Dembele, and here on this side he is staying wide. And yeah, Coman is just staying wide on the fast build-up, but yeah, it is a bit similar. All right, let's see the difference between balanced and a long ball. Just run up with Upamecano again. You can see Dembele is almost on the same level. The same for Hernandez. The same for Mbappe, but the midfielder is doing a bit different. And let's see what's happening when we are passing the ball to the midfielder. What the difference is. Here you can see Coman is getting inside. Here is already inside, so that is a bit similar. Griezmann here, he will make a run here, so that's almost similar. Only the midfielder. Here you can see Camavinga, I think it is, and here he is a bit lower on the pitch. So Griezmann is doing a bit the same, and here on the long ball, Mbappe is dropping back into the midfield. On balance, he is not doing that. And now he's going forward again, and now we are almost on the same possession. And you can see we have 4 people in the middle, and here also 4 people in the middle, and Dembele is just staying wide. So when you are just running up really slow, it's almost the same. It's not that big of a difference. All right, this is the end of my testing. Hopefully it will give you some information that can help you to make the best choice what tactics you like to use. Again, if you didn't do it yet, please drop a like on the video. It will be really helpful, and hopefully we will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye bye.